you mentioned remodeling of research agendas. And what I like about that is that recently I've participated in the HISTEL review where we were looking at the landscape for the higher education, science, technology, and innovation, and just understanding how connected or disconnected the NSI is. And some of the elements where, how do we ensure that the research and development is geared towards innovation? So what could be, some of ways in which we could remodel the research agenda? What ideas do you have around that? How can we do that?
For the remodeling, as I've just shared now, in terms of whether you're looking at the calls that we currently have, whether you're looking at the framework that we currently have, it's very competitive. And there's nothing wrong with that. We want excellence, definitely. We want, high caliber, in terms of our researchers. But I think the first step that is necessary is that we look at promoting collaboration. So whether it's in terms of calls, because when you're talking about competitive advantage, it's more about an individual researcher getting a grant or an individual researcher getting a funding to do something for a certain period of time. But now in that call, how can we then look at not just individual researchers, but put other, indicators that will show that there is collaboration, not just that it belongs to one particular department. So I think in that we will be able, when there's collaboration, that will also take care of the inclusivity part. That will also look at how can we, talking about also the National Development Plan 2030, looking at the SDGs, looking also at the Agenda 2063. Then now you say, how can we include, previously marginalized societies? Because education it has an impact if it solves the challenges that we're having in our societies. So the local context and the local relevance for me is very important while we are global competent.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I do have two questions from the audiences that I would like you to quickly touch on. One of them says, hi, Dr. Tozama, great presentation. We have in this webinar and other